Welcome to the wondrous world of fables. Once upon a time, nestled amongst rolling hills, gleamed the village of Goldsea. Here, life was a breeze for its hard-working young folks. Among them was Kwame, a young man who, despite his comfortable life, couldn't help but feel a little left out. His friends sported the fanciest clothes and lived in grand houses, all thanks to their family's booming businesses. Kwame, well, not so much. One sunny afternoon, whispers of a magical mermaid with a bottomless pot of gold reached Kwame's ears. Unlike his cautious friends, Odo, Yape, and Danu, who warned him about grumpy krakens and hungry sharks, Kwame saw only opportunity. Fueled by a touch of envy and a big dose of ambition, he decided to seek the mermaid alone. The villagers, a bit surprised by his sudden bravery, explained what he needed: 3 eggs, a fluffy white chicken as a gift, and the courage to face a creature who only appeared at midnight. He had to travel east and utter a special rhyme 3 times, cracking an egg after each call. Easy peasy, right? On a quiet Saturday night, while the village snored peacefully, Kwame embarked on his daring quest. Each step towards the east made his heart thump like a drum solo. The path ahead was dark and spooky, with the moon playing peekaboo through the trees. But Kwame kept his eyes on the prize, that pot of gold that would surely make him the richest kid, or should we say, richest guy, in Goldsea. Finally, he reached the shore, the waves whispering secrets to the sandy beach. A moment of doubt washed over him, but the promise of riches propelled him forward. Taking a deep breath, he held the first egg tightly and began the rhyme. Mermaid of Goldsea, shimmer and shine, grant this wish and make me rich, fine, he boomed, cracking the egg and letting the yolk splatter onto the sand. Maybe not the best rhyme, but Kwame wasn't exactly a poet. His voice wobbled a bit, a mix of fear and excitement, you see, as he repeated the rhyme, cracking the second egg. Mermaid of Goldsea, shimmer and shine, grant this wish and make me rich, fine. With a final, enthusiastic crack of the third egg, yolk landing squarely on his shoe, this time, he roared, Mermaid of Goldsea, shimmer and shine, grant this wish and make me rich, fine. Silence. Then, the water shimmered, and a dazzling light emerged from the depths. The mermaid appeared, her scales shimmering like a disco ball, her hair flowing like a golden waterfall. In her hand, she grasped the very pot of gold Kwame craved. Greetings, young adventurer, her voice sparkled like sunshine. What brings you to my watery domain? Kwame, mesmerized by the pot of gold, stammered, Wealth, O great mermaid, riches beyond imagination. The mermaid's gaze, wise and kind, seemed to see right through him. Wealth can be a tricky thing, she warned gently. Are you sure you're ready for all that comes with it? Without a second thought, Kwame nodded eagerly. Absolutely. Bring on the bling. The mermaid sighed, a hint of sadness in her eyes. Very well, she said, extending the pot towards him. But remember this, true happiness isn't found in a pot of gold. Blinded by his dream of riches, Kwame brushed off her words. He snatched the pot and turned to leave, feeling like he just won the lottery. He had achieved what his friends dared not attempt. Days turned into weeks, and Kwame's newfound wealth fueled a lifestyle fit for a king, well, almost. A giant mansion became his home. The fanciest clothes adorned his body, and every meal was a feast. Yet, as his riches multiplied, so did his craving for more. He became obsessed with collecting even more gold, more treasures, a hunger that could never be satisfied. His friends, who once enjoyed his company and silly jokes, watched with growing concern as Kwame transformed. He became suspicious of everyone, constantly worried that someone would steal his precious gold. He pushed away those who cared for him, trusting no one and loving nothing but his shiny stuff. One stormy night, a fierce wind howled through Goldsea. Kwame, utterly alone in his enormous, but strangely empty mansion, clutched the pot of gold possessively. The mermaid's warning echoed in his mind, but he clung to the belief that his wealth was all that mattered. Suddenly, there was a loud crash, and the pot of gold slipped from his grasp, shattering into pieces. As the gold scattered across the floor, it began to dissolve into dust. Kwame, in his desperation, tried to gather it, but it slipped through his fingers like sand. As the last specks of gold vanished, Kwame fell to his knees, realizing the truth too late. His greed had indeed led to his destruction. He had lost everything: his friends, his peace, and now, even his wealth. The moral of Kwame's tale spread through Goldsea, a stark reminder that greed is a path to ruin. The villagers learned to value what they had and to cherish their relationships, understanding that true wealth lies not in gold but in contentment and the bonds they share with others. Hey everyone, Fable fans. Anti-Fable here with the final chapter of Kwame's tale. As we saw, Kwame's greed led him down a lonely path. Remember, friends, while a little sparkle and shine can be fun, true happiness comes from the people we love and the adventures we share. A good friend is worth more than a mountain of gold, and a belly full of laughter is better than a plate piled high with jewels. Here at Fabled Realms, we believe in the magic of stories. They teach us valuable lessons and remind us what truly matters in life. So, the next time you feel a little envious of someone else's stuff, remember Kwame's story and focus on the treasures you already have: your family, your friends, and the joy of being you. What did you think of Kwame's adventure? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fantastical fables.